Hi guys, welcome back to part 2 of Simon's transformational story, which I started yesterday, where we discussed, Simon made that decision in his life, the big turnaround point where he said, no, I don't want this anymore, I'm fed up, got no energy, I need to lose weight, I need to improve my sleep, I've got no time for my family, this needs to change. So he made that approach that he contacted, myself. And we discussed how, to some people, most people, that first step is a big, massive event. Just having that chat, having that consultation with someone is a thing. And it often puts people off. It stops them. It's happened in the past. I can tell you that from experience. But, once you get over that obstacle, you have that conversation where, hey, this is where you are right now, and then we close the gap to help you gain more clarity about what it is that you want and how you're going to get there. You then move on to the next stage, and that's another big challenge. Your first session, certainly if personal training is the thing that you are stepping into. Because let's take Simon, for example, where he's gone from this person he's got no energy, he's tired, he hasn't been moving much, he actually sits in an office all day, to then now stepping into this big, scary environment of a PT studio or a gym, and now being expected to exercise again. That's a thing to really create more anxiety in someone. So, what's really key and important is, certainly, for me, is to how can we lower that anxiety, that worry, that fear about someone actually having to do something that's completely different for them, and in this case, exercise. So that's something that we did. Now, Simon's approach was he came to me twice a week, from memory, Tuesday and Thursday. Now, what I remember back in the early days, conversations that we had, is why this worked for Simon is because they were in the diary. We call them dentist appointments. You don't cancel them. If they're in the diary, you commit to them. Because how many times have you said to yourself, I'm going to go and do this, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to go for the walk, I'm going to do that. But then work takes over, life gets in the way, it's later on in the day, so you just don't attend, you don't go. You don't have to. You can find loads and loads of excuses as to why you don't need to do that if it's all on you. But using a form of accountability, certainly at the beginning, is a really, really good way to kick-start someone moving forward. And this is exactly the biggest thing that happened for Simon. And I discussed this with a lot of people. It's okay that you're not able to do certain things. It's okay that you don't have a certain skill set. It's okay that you don't have the mindset to push yourself forward. Because we're not supposed to be good at everything. Using someone else, asking for help, in this case, using a coach, personal trainer, is possibly the best thing someone could ever do if that's what they need to do. They need to improve their health, they want to lose weight. So from memory, that's the biggest thing that happened with Simon. And then after time, he got into it more. He started to enjoy it. He got the book. It became part of his day, part of his week, part of his life. As I say to someone, if you start enjoying something, you need less motivation. Because how many times have you stopped doing something that you enjoy? That's really, really, really important. Certainly if weight loss or just improving yourself is a thing for you, because there's so many people out there doing things, using methods, following certain plans that, quite honestly, they're sick and tired of. So guess what happens? They just stop. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine to stop doing something you don't like doing. So always find a fun way to get to where it is that you wanted to do. And this is second biggest thing that happened with Simon. So he had the accountability. We found a way that he enjoyed to do what it is that he wanted to do and just improve himself, and then just let everything take over and just let the snowball get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then let's just see where things go. And that's what happened. Something quite simply quite amazing and crazy then happened to Simon. It's really a big transformation, and something that I often talk about, and that is what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Where is Simon now? After 7 years, where has he landed? From this guy who didn't move, didn't exercise, didn't feel good about himself, didn't have any energy, to now completely flipping it on its head and making a big transformation. So tomorrow, guys, I'm going to talk about that. See you then.